And hi, gorgeous people. Happy Friday. Welcome in. I'm excited to start my very first weekly live series here on YouTube. My name is Muna, and I am absolutely excited to endeavor into the live space here. I usually do lives on another platform, but I love YouTube and I am looking to create more long form content here with you guys. So super, super excited for all that. Also, I talk all things skincare, beauty, and wellness, and particularly targeting women who are over 40, who are still looking beautiful and gorgeous and glowy, but is obviously in one of the most, I would say, critical decades where we start to see vast change in our overall look, texture of skin, complexion. We start to see those wrinkles creeping up, all of those things. So we have to really look at ways to really take care of our skin, be a little bit more holistic in our approach with skin care and all of the above. So I'm really, really excited to be here with you guys. We've got lots of stuff to really talk about. And I am going to post this on my channel afterwards just so we can get to know each other a little bit more. And I really want to figure out what kind of issues, topics, skincare concerns that you have that I can actually dive into. I also want to introduce you that I have created my very first ebook. This is 7 skincare mistakes women of color over 40 should avoid. We're going to dive into a lot of topics as I get ready, get glammed up for the morning. Got lots of stuff to do today. I'm going to be filming a lot of content. I've got some meetings, all of the above. I'm really, really excited. Plus, one of my skin essentials right now is drinking spearmint tea. It's actually really great. It's an anti-inflammatory natural mint herb that we love. I love mint, by the way. The smell of it just feels really awakening. Green is that energy color, and this is going to really revitalize and really help with inflamed, irritated skin. It really actually, from what I've read and what I've heard from dermatologists, helps clear skin. So spearmint tea, guys. Happy Friday. Let's get started. Okay, so we're going to talk about skincare. I'm also going to share with you my skincare products that I'm using. Look at this, Tacobo. Look how gorgeous this eye cream is. I love this. So I'm going to just actually use a little bit. I'm starting on a clean base. I've washed my skin with gentle cleanser. And eye care is really important, guys. By the way, eye care is super essential because our skin under our eyes is 10 times thinner than the rest of our face. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I can see a few people who've just joined. A lot of people are messaging me right now, so sorry if I'm looking up. But eye care is really important, guys. Skin is 10 times thinner under the eyes. This is also the area where we start to see the first signs of aging in ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do our utmost best to glow, to look really, really healthy, have a healthy complexion. I've got lots of skincare tips to actually dive into on this live. My first live, guys. Say hello to me. I'm really excited to be here with you guys. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up just to say hello. Am I scared of aging? Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm obviously really grateful to be getting older, but at the same time, it's like with the stereotypes that are here in our society. Thank you. I just also feel like there is this immense pressure when you reach a certain age, you're kind of, done. And I don't want to be done, guys. We are here. We are glowing. We're going to, really take care of ourselves. Really start as early as you can from your 20s and move on up from your 30s and 40s and 50s. I actually speak to a lot of women who are in their 50s and 60s who are also, kind of self-conscious about skincare. So, oh, yeah, well, I'm actually 43, so you kind of targeted. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Well, it's nice to see guys on the live. So if you actually do anything skincare related, if you actually wear skincare, do let me know. I'm actually applying this really hydrating eye cream. So if you also wouldn't mind just hitting that like button as well, I'd love for you guys to just enjoy this live with me. This is my first live, and I'm getting ready because I've got a lot of things to do today. Also, let me know, guys, where you guys are based. I am based in Los Angeles. It's a really sunny day out, so we're just enjoying all the beauty and everything. Thank you so much. Good to have you all here, guys. Good morning, everyone. Also, connect with me, guys. If you wouldn't mind actually following me, would love for you guys to stay connected because I'll be diving into a lot of skincare pros, tips, all of the above to really help just elevate that natural beauty because I really feel like, people go down that route of doing cosmetic surgery and everything. Maybe might do it in the future. Right now, I'm trying to be as natural as possible as I can. But also, I've created a free ebook, a skincare guide for everyone here to download and to really just learn some of those key mistakes, skincare mistakes that a lot of us make. Well, and also, let's see here. I just got. I'm just gonna do something here. All right, guys. All right. Hi, everyone. Good. I see a lot of you guys are here. Listen, I had to kick someone out of the chat, by the way. He was doing something inappropriate. We do not want that. So look at that. 7 skincare mistakes for women of color that should avoid. So I have a free ebook. You guys can also follow me on the platform, and then you'll see all of those links that you guys can actually use to download. I'm also getting ready because we've got a very busy day. So we're gonna actually do this sort of all-in-one tinted SPF primer. It's such a gorgeous SPF from Beauty of Joseon. I love Korean beauty. And so even if you're a woman of color, there are just so many amazing Korean advanced products that actually work well and complement on women of color skin texture. If you're dealing with hyperpigmentation, if you're dealing, and tell me guys, what are some of your skin concerns that you have here? Do you don't use clay for detox? I use clay masks, but no, I don't. I actually, yeah, I use clay masks. And I actually use activated charcoal to really help with the internal detoxification, okay? Let us just look at this. I'm gonna show you, this is the most incredible coverage you could want. It's an SPF, so it's gonna protect your skin, and that is amazing because UV damage is like the #1 sign for premature aging. So you want anybody, it doesn't matter how old you are, you should start to really take care by using SPF daily onto your skin. There's so many different kinds. I love tinted SPFs, more so because I go for mineral. Mineral's really good because it actually doesn't ingest into your bloodstream. Do you like Pure? It's good for the skin. Ooh, is that a brand? Hi, good to see you. What's your name and where are you from? I have not heard about that brand. I know a lot of brands. I love to focus a lot on clean skincare, but that one in particular, definitely I'm not familiar with. Share some of your favorite skincare brands out there. So let me know. But look at that. It just kind of, evens out the skin tone, brightens you up. It feels so, so good. Hi, James. Welcome to the fam. Good to have you here, guys. Continue liking, commenting down below. I love to interact with you guys. This is my first live. We're going to talk all things skincare. We're going to dive in. If you have any skincare concerns, also let me know down below. One of my major tips is drinking spearmint tea. Spearmint tea is amazing. You don't sound Cali. No, well, actually, I'm originally Canadian, living in LA. So yeah. Oh, good. I'm so happy. Shuriel, welcome. Spearmint tea is one of those really wonderful herbal teas that actually really helps with targeting inflammation and helping you with clearer skin. Yeah, well, I'm actually from that part, ethnically from that part there, not Ethiopian. You can continue guessing if you want, but kind of close. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. It's just such a gorgeous, coverage, but also SPF protection, which is amazing. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ooh, very close. I get Moroccan all the time. No, very close. Oh my gosh. What is this show? Name, guess my ethnicity. Wow. I'm a mix. So very, very close. Okay. No, after I use some SPF, I keep it so simple, by the way, guys. I don't really overload it with skincare and products, but all of these makeups too, the makeup that I'm using, like Audacité, me, that's fine. It's okay. I respect that. You don't have to. I'm happy either way, and I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. So here we go. This is a wonderful, actually, I wanted to use this one. I'm actually just getting ready and we're going to talk about skincare. So if you want to learn more about skincare, let me know. I've actually put together a free ebook about 7 skincare mistakes women of color should avoid after 40. One of which is do not skip SPF. So a lot of the products that I'm using actually have SPF in there. So this is just such a beautiful, me? I don't know who you're talking about. Anyways, how could I be mean? I never did anything. Anyways, so look at this. This one's from Audacité, and this actually has SPF coverage. It has really beautiful pigmentation in there. It's this gold sheer shimmery. Oh, me, not me. Okay. Aw, thank you. Thank you, James. Yeah, I was wondering, I was like, is that me? Because I just didn't do anything. So yes. So I kind of mix it up, Michael. Sometimes I'm in vegan mode, but majority of the time I definitely take my proteins. Seriously, I think it's really important, especially if you're over 40. You should really, really take care of your body from a nutrient perspective, from a stress level perspective, from just really trying to balance everything in life. And if you're also a mom, that's another level. If you're over 40, like you start to feel the aches in kind of a crazy way. So I'm like really working on my fitness regime and all of those things. So I'm just doing everything I can to really just take care of all of that. Sherielle Gurley, what's going on here? Alrighty. So if you have any questions, obviously just drop it down there. We're talking about skincare, guys. So I'd love to hear what some of your skin concerns are. Go in with this blush from Jason Wu, which I love. And it just gives that little sort of pink blush thing. And we're getting ready. I'm American, all right? Ain't nothing to worry about right there. I'm a citizen of America, all righty? And I am, excited to delve into the world of live and really get to know everyone and really target those, particularly women of color and, women who are starting to see signs like mature skin, starting to see signs of aging and what we can do to really tackle that from a natural perspective. And that's why we're talking about some of the mistakes that a lot of us commonly make. One of which I mentioned earlier is the sunscreen use, the lack of sunscreen use. So it's really important to wear SPF daily just to protect your skin. So I really am excited for you guys. Woo, YouTube is very entertaining, I'll tell you that. Let me tell you, my other platform that I'm usually on is not this kind of crazy. So anyways, I'm gonna actually put a little bit of setting spray. This is from RMS. By the way, I love natural skincare, clean beauty. RMS Beauty is really, really nice. This is a wonderful setting spray on the skin. And so I just use that. It really helps set the skin. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. All right, let's talk about real skin concerns, skincare concerns. What are you guys actually dealing with? This is Thrive Cosmetics, another clean beauty brand from America, actually really, really good. I love K-Beauty. I love Korean skincare. And I also love a lot of incredible American brands that are out here too. RMS Beauty, Ilia Beauty, Jason Wu, Audacité, which is great. It's a fusion of French and American as well. So this is just a wonderful brand. And funny enough, my name is Muna, but funny enough, there is I think an eyeliner named Muna as well. This right here is a brow setting thing. I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh no, I didn't even out my thing because I'm actually trying to do makeup in front of my iPhone, which is kind of hard. So I'm going to use a mirror right now and just to help even out my brows. Okay, guys. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. This is very entertaining. So let's see if we can get some more people to talk about skincare with me. If you have any skincare comments, let me know down below. Good to see you guys. And I'll be on maybe for another, 15 minutes or so, because this has been very entertaining. Okay. So, if we want to talk about some of the ways to glow, especially for clearer, smoother skin, because as you get older, sometimes hormonal factors play into your skin concerns. And some of the things that I love to share here with you guys are using glycolic acids and enzymes, so lactic acid. These are all chemical exfoliants, the AHAs and the BHAs. You've probably seen Paula's Choice out there. There's also Ren Clean Skincare, which unfortunately is not a brand that's out anymore. So a lot of these lactic acids and enzymes helped fade my dark spots. And help actually smooth the texture. If you've got sensitive skin, I really just recommend for you guys to start. Let me just move this right here. I'm gonna. All right. Sorry, just give me one thing. Give me one section. All right. Okay, I just had to remove someone from the chat here. We don't need inappropriateness. Let's just have fun. Okay? All right, guys. If you want to learn more about skincare, I'm your girl right now. My name is Muna. Welcome in and happy Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying such a beautiful day wherever you are. This is really the season where we're starting to see change in weather and then also change in our skin texture as well. So I don't know if you noticed, but when the weather gets cold, you get really dry, flaky skin. One of the best ways is that best ways here for you guys is to really help condition the skin, hydrate the skin. I usually say do chemical exfoliants if you can. These are really just lightweight, over the counter products that you guys can buy to really help exfoliate the skin. This is going to really speed up the cell turnover. And then you've got hyaluronic acids, peptides, all of those things. If you have questions about type of ingredients or skincare products, please type them down below. We're really, really excited. I'm really excited to be here with you guys. So do let me know. And then also I mentioned too, if you really want the key to clear skin, again, with the gentle acids and enzymes, these obviously, as I mentioned, help fade dark spots, and then also help smooth the texture, which is amazing. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Hydration always, as I mentioned, ceramides and peptides and hyaluronic acid. And then also one of the simplest things when you actually use a cleanser is to commit to 60 seconds. 60 seconds of just washing your face, because there's actives in those cleansers, so just use it to really help activate and cleanse your skin, which is amazing. So I am always excited to experiment with skincare, but I always try to keep a very basic, simple skincare routine. That's it. We're talking about water, H2O. Coconut is amazing because it's an antimicrobial. It's also really good at hydrating, deeply nourishing the skin. It's an electrolyte, right? We love coconut. I love it drinking internally. I usually put coconut oil in the hair, but never on my face. I always find like it clogs the skin. And then also power ingredients in your 40s as well, which is so good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I thank my parents, for taking care of me growing up, which is good. So definitely good hygiene is important. Flossing twice a day, all of those things. All of these things really play in a holistic level you just can never stop. Maintaining your body head to toe is the most important thing. And I'm just here to kind of just share positive ways, natural ways to really glow, especially in your 40s. As I mentioned earlier on, it's a really critical decade. It's really the decade where you start to see vast change from 40 to 49, right? You're going to start to see like, damn, I aged throughout this decade. So it is, really important that we can find ways to just take preventative measures to really treat. Like retinoids are really, really good because it's like really the gold standard to really help boost collagen in our skin. And collagen is an amino acid. Is these proteins that we build in our body. But as we get older, hello, Dream, welcome in. Good to see you. Hey, Shalandra, welcome in as well. Collagen, I meant to say, is something that declines at the start of our mid-20s. And so we lose about 1% of collagen every year. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, but as we get older, we start to see the change in our mid-30s, late 30s, 40s. Guys, if you want to share the decade you're in, comment down below. And these are, by the way, skincare can feel very expensive and overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. So follow me, guys, and I'm going to be able to share with you some really good tips because I know that this day and age that we're in, it's so expensive to live in this world, and they're not paying anybody, including myself, enough to really survive. So we want to be able to find simple skincare solutions, affordable solutions, and all that stuff. Dream Lily, my name is Muna, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Glow with Muna. I'm very excited to have you here, guys. Dream, tell me where you're from. I'd love to, say hello and give you a shout out. Also, guys, I see a few of you guys here. So please tap or like on that live. California is ridiculous, really, really. And actually, we're even contemplating if we want to stay here long term as well, because it's very, very expensive. And also, if you want that great quality of life, it's kind of hard to get. I mean, listen, the palm trees and the beaches can only get you so far, right? But you need the finances to really have you flowing and going, you know what I mean? So it is a lot. It is a lot. Back to power ingredients for over 40. Peptides. As I mentioned, peptides are so good. Peptides actually, again, amino acids, collagen, peptides, ceramides, these are all things that we're producing in our body, but science now can really help us mimic those ingredients to help stimulate that back into our skin. Peptides really help relax muscles. And I don't know if you guys know this, in your face alone, we have about up to, I think, 46 muscles in our face, which is insane. So we're very expressive. We move our eyebrows, we do all this, right? If you're not using Botox, then you're able to be a little bit free with the eyebrows and the gestures. And so peptides really help strengthen that skin barrier. It also helps relax the muscles. So you're training, especially around this area here. There's a really good type of peptide, ergotheanine or something. I forgot what it's called. It starts with an A. And The Ordinary actually has it, which is so good. This will actually help relax the muscles. So if you have deep set lines, 11 lines, forehead lines, all of those things, you're going to really, really help tackle all of that. They also support collagen and they work deep within. Muna, but oh my God, that's it's so funny. Actually, my husband even shares that with me too. He's like, you could just stop wearing skincare or makeup and let's see what happens. And I think there is truth to that. I can see the way my parents, like my mom rarely puts on any of those things. And I can see that, it has helped her in some ways, and then also she's lacking in some ways. So I do see that I think my skin is already conditioned to it. I just don't overcomplicate it. And I think that's what really helps. And the cleaner and the more, I look at the efficacy of the product and the brand. So I really just try to make sure that I find something that aligns with my values and goals. So yeah, at the end of the day, you do you, and I really say that it's bio-individual. Whatever works for me may not work for you, but I'm just going to share my tips and tricks and all of the above. Guys, again, I'm really, really excited because I've actually launched my first free ebook. I worked very hard on this and I made it free because I want everyone to have access to it. I want to be able to share valuable information because, especially we're inundated with so much information and we don't know what's right, what's wrong. And then you have to pay to get this and all that stuff. So it's just really annoying. And I want to be able to help you with like a proper morning routine. There's also, guys, so follow me on my YouTube. There's also the skin type finder chart. So whatever your skin type is, I'll help you, find that as well, which is really cool. So guys, like this live. I'm really happy to be here. It's my first live with you guys. I'm only going to be on for a little bit, testing the waters right now as I get ready, because I've got filming, I've got lots of stuff to do. I've got a meeting, and I'm just really excited to just grow and connect with this community. So if you have any questions, you have to let me know, okay? So yes, so we've got lots of things happening in store. And by the way, happy October to you guys as well. What are your sort of plans before the end of year? This is our last quarter. It's going to be a busy quarter. Everyone's shopping. Obviously, I don't know why, just everyone tends to shop during the season. I'm sure it's very overwhelming this season, because they're going to just throw a lot of crap at you. But I just hope that you take your time and set intentions and really find the things that you truly are needing and feeling that there's value in it. I also wanted to dive in more about skincare mistakes. Again, I have an ebook, and it's the reason why I really want to just kind of grow this community, so we can get a chance to get to know each other and learn some of those kind of common skincare mistakes that you make. But I feel like I kind of put together a foundation of mistakes that a lot of us commonly make, some of which, as I mentioned earlier, skipping SPF, product overload. As I mentioned, I really simplify skincare. I think that's really important, especially as you get older. You really don't want to cake on the skincare and the makeup. It's actually not good for you. Also, neglecting other parts that are connected to your face, like your neck and chest, are key, because you're going to start to see aging, like I said, under the eyes, your neck, your chest area, and that's where it would be the true indication of some of those skin, you're aging in that sense. So we want to be able to find ways to provide you some really awesome tips, and be able to guide you to a more glowier, healthier version of you guys. Listen, 2025 has been really absolutely freaking stressful. So we know that it's been a very overwhelming time. And so, yeah, I'm just here to kind of offer essential glow tips and really help you glow and feeling good inside and out. And nutrition also plays a huge factor, by the way. I actually recently did a detox, and hey, Glow Sis, good to see you. Welcome in, Abini, welcome. My name is Muna. Happy to have you here. We are talking about ways to glow and sharing those skincare mistakes that a lot of us make, okay? So there's a lot. And also not adjusting for hormonal changes. So our estrogen levels drop in our late 30s, early 40s. There's also women at the start of 35 dealing with perimenopause, which is a whole other dramatic topic to go into. So women in general tend to go through so many different things, and it's really hard because you don't really get a lot of that information, valuable information, or just clear, simplified information to really help you recover and feel normal in society. Thank you. Well, happy to have you here. Where are you from as well? If you wouldn't mind just commenting down below where you're from. So yes, yeah, Michael, yeah. Yes, women in hormones, right? Yes, beautiful topic right here. Also, there are some really great power ingredients that you guys can use within your skincare. Ooh, amazing, all the way from India. Good to have you here. I love the international crew here, so it's nice. So share this with your friends, my love. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm here for just the next 5 or so minutes, and then got to hop on to another live. But really, really excited just to kind of start this. I'm hoping to start to do this at least once a week, every Friday if I can, just to kind of get to know and grow this community, and hopefully we glow together and really talk about some of the things that you are concerned about with your skincare. Hi, Al Cartoon, welcome. What is your name? Yes, what is your name? Tell me if that's your real name, Al. Good. Yeah, I love that. Thank you. And if you wouldn't mind liking the live, that would be amazing. Uh, Michael Johnson, you are very nosy. So yes, so we are here to talk about things, and also Abini, once you actually follow us, you'll be able to follow me. I meant to say you'll be able to read this free skincare guide. So definitely grab the link. You can look at my community post. I put the link in there, right there, and I would love for you guys to just download it. Some really, really, really good tips, practical tips for, I would even say, starting as early as in your 20s. I don't know how old you are. I feel like you might be really young. But I really, obviously want to focus on us brown skin women who tend to get neglected in this beauty world, that don't have the right direct information to really help you glow. So that's my overall. What? You look so young. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. That's amazing. I mean, I could see the picture here, but ooh, I've been sharing to everyone, drink some spearmint tea. It's so good. And you're from India. You know all the best herbs, Ayurvedic treatments that can really help you glow. And I've just been such a huge advocate for that. I love Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine. And then, just I kind of live a very holistic lifestyle. I think that's really important. And also, I feel like everything really counts to make you feel your utmost glowing self, right? You got skincare intact, to your energy, your mindset, your attitude, the environment you're in, the stress you're in, the type of job you're in, the financial concerns, all of those things really work together on how you're feeling. So, we all, like myself, have good days and bad days. It's part of the ebb and flow. So it is just, such an overwhelming industry, overwhelming. Skincare itself is a very overwhelming industry. So we really need to take care. You should, Michael. And I feel like, I do a lot of, I'm a skincare host as well. I work with another skincare brand, and but this is my personal platform. But I've met and connected with a lot of women in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. They always say to me that they feel neglected, like they don't feel seen or heard in this industry, which really sucks. And that's what I'm telling you about. Those beauty standards can be really harsh, but when they try to just set up a proper skincare routine, they feel so much more confident and sassier, and they feel like they've got so much going for them in life. And I just love that. I just appreciate to see just the interchange there. Yeah, so I'm just really excited to have you all here. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. So anyways, yes, I love it. Okay, good, good, good. Well, guys, it's been an utmost pleasure having this chat with you. Hoping I can do more longer sessions with you. Happy Friday, happy weekend to everyone, and I'm really pumped. And let's stay in touch, okay, guys? Wonderful. Keep glowing, guys, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.